Hello, and welcome to What the Hell Just Happened, the blog that gives you fresh and perhaps ironic insights into the most interesting stories happening in the world today. My name is Martin Ganipolar, and in the interests of full disclosure, I am a reasoning human being, as I hope you are too. Let's begin with the Secretary of State for the U.S., Mike Pompeo's visit this week to North Korea. Now, what the hell just happened there? This was supposed to be the U.S. government's first negotiation about the so-called denuclearization of North Korea. So, of course, all went well, right? Right. Since Pompeo brought Premier Kim Jong-un a copy of Elton John's CD featuring the song Rocket Man, he set the tone right away. What could go wrong? From that moment, the North Koreans condemned all of Pompeo's overtures as the bleating of American gangsterism. So far, so good. Needless to say, absolutely no progress was made, and we now have no idea how we'll pursue the avoidance of nuclear holocaust originating from Pyongyang. What next? Pompeo visits Kanye West with a copy of Black Like Me? Next, we journey to Thailand, to the Tom Lung Cave, where 12 boys and their soccer coach were trapped in caves that had flooded with rainwater. The first thing that comes to mind is what the hell just happened there? I mean, why, for example, did a soccer coach take his team 6 miles deep into a cave in the first place? Is this some sort of training regimen? Similar to Mr. Miyagi's Karate Kid thing? I don't think so. Secondly, it is widely recognized that monsoon season in Thailand is May to October. This is a great time to book off-season hotels, but it's the absolute worst time to explore caves. One veteran Thai Navy SEAL died trying to bring oxygen to the kids in the pitch black flooded caves that are deep beneath the ground there. And thankfully, all the people stranded in the cave have been rescued. But we still need to know why this tragic tale of poor judgment happened in the first place and what the hell just happened. Which naturally leads us to the story of Scott Pruitt, the former EPA administrator. Now, this guy accomplished an unbelievable 30-plus executions of controversial bad judgment in less than 2 years. Over 30. He managed to spend more taxpayer money on his own creature comforts than any public administrator in the history of the office created by Richard Nixon in 1970. I am not a crook. He used his power in the federal government to finagle cheap lodgings in Washington, secure a high-paying job for his wife, and all the while, he was systematically dismantling the mission of the Environmental Protection Agency, which I believe is supposed to, what is it again? Oh yeah, protect the environment. So did all this malfeasance and moral turpitude cause him to resign? Hell no! The thing that brought him down was the attitude of his closest aides. They'd finally grown exhausted of defending this asshat on a weekly basis. And as a team, they told him it was time for him to go. So Scott Pruitt went the way of the American buffalo and carrier pigeon. He is now extinct, which brings us to the decline of pregnancy in the United States. You know, just a few years ago, we were experiencing a millennial baby boom. We produced about 4 million boob barnacles a year. But as of 2018, this trend is reversed by almost 4% per year. So what the hell just happened? When polled, women said that financial insecurity and lack of a committed partnership was at the root of the issue. Lack of commitment. I mean, if you can commit to getting a tattoo for the rest of your life, you should be able to make a family commitment, right? But really, anyone who's ever changed a diaper or cleaned a baby barf off of her shoulder knows the real reason why pregnancy is in decline. Also, the pierced belly button, very much at risk during pregnancy. We must now move our next topic, which is Trump's trade war against everyone but Russia. Based on the conclusions of the best minds in economic theory, the Orange Eminence decided to charge tariffs on many foreign-produced products. Sorry, I was being ironic again. This decision was made on a whim, and for no particular reason, by the president himself. Even his closest Fox TV advisor, Larry Kudlow, whoever the hell he is, advised Donnie Douchebag not to institute these taxes, but he did it anyway. And what the hell just happened? I'll tell you what. All the subject countries put tariffs on our exports. Wow! Who could have predicted that? Those bastards! So consequently, the U.S. is selling fewer products in foreign countries. And you know who's selling more products? Russia and China are. Not only does that hurt our economy, it helps rogue countries that deal with Russia and China to avoid the sting of economic sanctions levied against them by the U.S., among others. Nice going, Prez. And finally, we look at the newest legal strategy of the president's lead attorney, Rudy Giuliani, whose very name evokes the sound of Christmas bells, doesn't it? Rudy Giuliani. What the hell just happened with him? I mean, well, apparently Rudy has approached the special prosecutor, Robert Mueller, saying that Trump will not consent to an interview until Mueller can prove he is guilty of a crime. This is a brilliant strategy. Brilliant strategy. I mean, think about it. This would be the shortest criminal interview in history. Every question would be answered with the statement, on the advice of Rudy, I plead the fifth. The sheer level of stupidity here it's astounding. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back again next week with another episode of What the Hell Just Happened. In the meantime, keep thinking, stay informed. Bye for now.